Evolution of Bugatti, Bugatti's fastest cars. Hello lovely YouTube family and welcome back to Future 10s. In today's videos we're going to talk about the evolution of Bugatti, Bugatti's fastest cars. Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. No, Bugatti is not a new company, and no, the Bugatti Veyron was not the last hypercar to run on the planet Earth. Bugatti traces its existence way back in 1909 when its founder, Ettore Bugatti, decided to make a big name in the automobile sector. Soon after, Bugatti was simultaneously engineering some of the vicious race cars on the circuit, as well as some of the reputed road-legal cars, a trait that Ferrari and McLaren found decades later. During its peak time, Bugatti won the very first Monaco Grand Prix in 1929, the coveted 24 Hours of Le Mans twice, and the legendary Targa Florio 5 years running. On the production front, Bugatti created some of the most graceful and good-looking Grand Tourers in the world, including the elusive Atlantic, the Type 57, and the Type 41 Royal, a car for the kings and queens. Bugatti 183 Chiron concept, year 1999. When Volkswagen acquired the Bugatti, they commissioned Italdesign to come up with the design of 3 concept vehicles, out of which one will take the final shape. Italdesign and Giugiaro penned the EV118 front-engined Grand Tourer, the EB218 sedan, and the 183 Chiron. Yes, this is the first time the Chiron name was ever used by Bugatti, inspired by the legendary Monegasque racing driver Louis Chiron. 183 was the one which would initially take the shape of a production car. The car was powered by a mid-engine, all-wheel drive power plant that was made of 18 cylinders, distributed between 3-cylinder banks, no turbochargers, and an output of 550 horsepower. These figures were way off the production car we see today, yet Bugatti Chiron was the one to be produced 2 decades later. Bugatti 184 Veyron concept, year 1999. While the 183 Chiron was close to what Volkswagen was expecting, the Germans asked Bugatti to design a 4th in-house model. The model was presented as a concept at the 1999 Tokyo Motor Show, far away from Paris, Geneva, and Frankfurt shows, where the previous 3 concepts by Italdesign were presented. The concept was named 184 Veyron after yet another pre-war racing driver. As the name suggests, the Veyron concept came with a molded variation of the same 18-cylinder design. This time, the 18 barrels will split between 4 banks instead of 3 in the Chiron. The design is the closest form of the production Veyron we saw later, with a few minor differences. Bugatti took 6 years to finalize the changes over the 18 and 4 Veyron and launched production spec Bugatti hypercar. Bugatti Veyron 16.4, year 2005. First production road legal car to get past the 400 km/h mark. The first ever car to use aero technology, and the first car to have an 8.0-liter engine with more than 1,000 horses on the tap. Yes, that's the Bugatti Veyron 16.4 for you. The first car to coin the hypercar term. Bugatti finally found the eureka moment with the help of enormous engineering resources of the Volkswagen Group. Followed by the Grand Sport in 2009, Bugatti launched the open-top version of the Veyron in 2008, making it the fastest roadster in the world. A more powerful super sport version with 1,200 horses arrived in 2010, and lastly, Bugatti launched the Vitesse in 2011, packing the body of the Grand Sport and the engine from the Super Sport. In all, Bugatti sold all the 450 units planned initially by 2015, 300 of coupes and 150 roadsters. Essentially, Bugatti Veyron will go down in the history books as the first production car to push the boundaries without fearing the cost of the car, without fearing the fuel efficiency, and taking the engineering to a whole new level. Bugatti Vision Gran Turismo, year 2015. With the Bugatti Veyron all sold out, although being priced exorbitantly expensive, the German-owned French hypercar had its eyes set on the future. Bugatti decided to go further ahead and started preparing for the next model that would surpass the Veyron's performance and sales. To preview the Chiron, as it was named later, Bugatti unveiled its Vision Gran Turismo concept at the 2015 Frankfurt Motor Show. The concept was designed for the video game called Gran Turismo 6, but closely previewed the production model. While the concept came with all the go-fast add-ons, it was clear that Bugatti will not retain many of those apart from the basic structure, and that gave us a hint about what we were about to witness ahead of the Geneva debut a couple of months back. Bugatti Chiron, year 2016. While the Veyron may have seemed unthinkable on the first go, the Chiron may have been an out-of-this-world sort of deal. The Chiron is what you call an engineering marvel that happens once in a decade, taking forward the Veyron's beastly shape, albeit with its own strong styling elements like the pointier nose and swept rectangular lights, and the Chiron looks beautiful yet powerful in a single glance. The 8.0-liter engine remains the same, but that's the only thing same about it. Two of its exhaust-driven turbochargers are now replaced by electric ones that leave no lag in spooling up. The exhaust has been pumped up to a massive 1,500 horsepower, and the manufacturer claimed it can go well beyond 460 kilometers per hour. Phew! Molsheim, the house of Bugatti, has decided for 500 units this time around, and you can bet over more versions to follow. Might be a roadster version of the Chiron or a more powerful Grand Sport 2. With an expected price range upwards of $2.5 million, it will be a hard-to-get vehicle, but will be totally worth it. That's all for today, folks. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss any amazing videos, promise.